I'm always asking my clients to start a journaling habit, and so perhaps it's worth a brief explanation as to why we journal. Why do we do it? What's the benefit? What's its purpose? Now, obviously, there's different kinds of journaling. There's sort of diarizing. I did this, that, and the other during the day, fed the cat, went to see Bob, etc., etc. That's not really what I'm talking about in journaling. When talking about the mind, use the analogy of a theatrical stage, which is in darkness. Say you're sitting in the audience, and your mind is this represented by this dark stage. Now, there's lots going on that stage, but you can't see it. And we've got one spotlight, and that spotlight is our conscious mind. And we have to remember, of course, that the conscious mind is only a tiny fraction, represents only a tiny fraction of the activity that's going on in our minds at any one time. So there it is, this small spotlight that we get to shine on the stage and have a look at what's going on. If we don't do this, then we're just things will happen unconsciously, and we'll experience life because of those unconscious happenings, and we'll think that it's the universe or God or fate, or we'll blame some external factor rather than taking the time to consider what's going on in our own unconscious minds. Now, journaling is a way of directing that spotlight. Now, obviously, it's an incomplete analogy, and our minds are far more complex. But when we journal, we've got a chance to turn that light onto the interior, to see what's going on. What are my thought patterns? How am I thinking during the day? Am I getting recurring thought patterns? Am I thinking negatively? Is my inner critic piping up? Is it being vicious? Is it beating me up? How do I feel? What are my emotions when these things happen? Where do I feel it in my body? And what do I do? How do I respond? What are my habits? Do I lock myself away? Do I go for a run, go down the gym, drink alcohol? What's my response? What's my behavior? So we can start to analyze what we're doing, look back over the day, and see exactly how we behave. And this just helps us make the unconscious conscious. And this is absolutely vital for therapeutic work, because if we want to change our patterns in life, we have to see where the patterns are coming from, and that's in the unconscious. And once we make it conscious, we can consciously change those patterns. And we can use many techniques like cognitive restructuring, change the way we think about things. We can even change that inner critic into an inner coach. So yes, journaling is a vital tool in the therapeutic process, as far as I'm concerned anyway. That's why we journal. Thank you.